Hey guys, it's my first video, so I figured I might as well talk about a game that I've been playing a lot lately. You could probably guess it by the title, but I'm going to be reviewing Fallout 4. The game starts off with a new character customization. It's vastly improved over the first one. Rather than using sliders, you can just kind of mold your face like in The Sims, and make your person as gorgeous as possible. The story starts off pre-war, and to my knowledge, it's the first Fallout game to do that. You spend about 5 minutes in your house, getting to know your spouse and your son and your environment. Then, everyone's rushed into vaults for the evacuation. Also, your wife dies and your son is kidnapped. Sorry, I would have cared more about this, but I only had a few minutes to get to know them, so I wasn't exactly heartbroken. Fast forward a bit, and you find out that you've been frozen for over 200 years, and now you're out to find out where your son is. Oh, and also there was a nuclear war. That's the basic concept of the story. It gets a lot deeper than that as you go along, but it'd take too long to explain, and I'd rather not spoil anything. I will say this though, that cool Deathclaw scene from the E3 trailer happens at the beginning, kinda taking away the epicness a little bit. Now let's talk about gameplay. Honestly, if you played a Fallout game prior to this should seem pretty familiar to you. However, there are a few minor tweaks. Most noticeable to me was that the VAT slows down time instead of freezing it. Also, they finally, after all these years, added in sprinting. There's also a crafting mode on it, but to be honest, it's not really my thing. It's only required for a few missions, so I didn't really mess around with it too much. Fallout 4 might be one of my favorite games this year, but it's not without its problems. Like previous installments, the companion AI isn't the smartest, but this time, if you lose them, there's no way of finding them on the map. It's a step backwards in my opinion. There are also a few instances that have slowdown and lag, and the game just straight up freezes on me. I wasn't able to catch some of these moments on camera, but believe me, they do happen. The biggest step backwards is that there are only 4 dialogue options, where there used to be so much more. Also, the options that they give you are very vague. I don't know what sarcastic means sometimes.
The other Minutemen.
Overall, even though it isn't perfect, it's still a pretty solid experience, and definitely one of the better games to come out this year. I recommend checking this game out if you get the chance. It's excellent.